Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into a LEGO City 2024 set review. Today we're looking at set number 60419. This is the Police Prison Island set, retailing for $99.99 USD or $129.99 Canadian. This is so exciting. I cannot wait to build this because as a superhero fan, I'm just so jealous of so much of what this set seems to be offering here. As I knock things over, just like looking at it here, there's so many play features and different things to go through. I'm so excited to build this. This is one of my favorite city sets that they've put out in a while. I'm so excited to build this. So here's the police boat, and I'm actually really surprised by how large of a piece this is to be included in the set, the price that it is. I feel like this in a superhero set or something else, like a licensed set, a piece this big, oh my goodness, it's just insane. So if you look at some of the other city sets that this is in, it's kind of crazy if you look at it that way, the value of this. So I love the size of this little police boat. These little motors here in the back, that's probably my favorite bit here, just how they can sort of be angled and put into the water. Again, this is a really wide thing. Normally it's 6 wide, but because of the way that it's built and closed up, it's of course a little bit smaller. So you've got a spot there to put the Coast Guard police officer, as well as the electric yellow and the dark gray trim. You can sort of see dark gray underneath there, but yeah, it's pretty neat. It's got ample room. You could even put the dog in there. I guess I should show you. So there you go. We've taken the dog. Just sort of loosely sits inside there, but you can close it on up. You've got a sticker there on the top, and I love the lights, how they've done that. They've also got 2 little spotlights there on the side as well. And then over here in the back, if you want, you could take one of the criminals and just sort of have them sitting there in the back being transported there too. So it's quite a cool looking boat. Also included is this small little motorboat here. So yeah, having this piece in teal, that's pretty great. You've got 2 little spots there, I guess, for them to sit, as well as the motor there that they can turn on and off there. And it plays a part of how they escape. So here's the police helicopter, and I really like it. It's small, it's simple, but it's effective. And one of my favorite things, this could be my favorite piece, honestly, right now. I love how the white stripe is continuing over here to the front, then it comes on down, and you could just see the dark blue, these tiles, and how that accomplishes that pattern is really great. The way they control it is sort of attaching their hands, I guess, or pretending that they're grabbing onto those. This big canopy piece is pretty neat, and the propeller spins around really easily. Same here in the back. They do have that other propeller there that can also spin at the same time, and this is a sticker here on the back fin, which is the same on the other side, and same design there for the lights as well that you saw on the boat. All right, starting off over here in this section, here's the escape path number 1, and you could sort of see and bend this different ways. We'll come back to that later on, but yeah, you can sort of bring this out a little bit here. I like to think that using the boat to escape, you could sort of also hide it, I guess, from the police, just to sort of, you can't see it from the front a little bit there, but anyways, we'll come back to that, of course. All right, so it is a prison island, and I wanted to start with showing you the boats before, just because they line up really well with the dock here. So you come on up here and you could see it's almost the exact same level. If I move this over here, you could see just how well it's clearly designed, the dock, to fit the police boat. So I really appreciate that. But some of the little details here on the island, for instance, this is a cool sticker. It appears twice in the set. It's a little warning for the shark included, and I just like that. It's sort of don't try escaping because we've got a shark in the water. But you've also got a couple little waves crashing there with those transparent pieces. I love the colors that you're going to see here, the sand green underneath of the dock, just sort of adding to the effect of that sort of mossy, I guess you could pretend. You've got a bunch of olive green slopes as well. It just adds a bit of color to the different colors of gray rock that you've got here. The life preserver's neat. You've got a little plant growing there, and then coming around here, you've got a crab included, again, some more slopes and different things. And this leads us here to the rocks. And this is a really cool build here for the stairs, just the idea. I love when they do these slopes and having it built like this. First of all, let me just show you this rocks really quickly here. You can actually remove this. And I want to do that just so that I can show you this. Let's see if it'll work. I can sort of detach it just to show you here, but that's how These are built there. So yeah, really cool. I love it when they do that. But anyways, back to this little rock section here. It's one big piece. You've got the same sort of design that you saw over there. You've got another little warning sign, some more waves crashing and different things there, but it's removable and you can get access to the basement for some reason. I don't really know why this is necessarily a play feature here per se, because there's nothing going on secret here. It's not like this is a wall that you can't access or anything. I guess maybe you could pretend to blow this up, which we'll get to later on, but yeah. So here's the second escape path, and you've got some little transparent green studs there. And I think that's meant to be like sort of acid or like just like sort of sewer waste coming out of this giant pipe here. You've also got this little tree, this little branch there that you could sort of bend different ways. And again, you can take the little escape boat here and bring it on over. And I almost feel like it's meant to sort of like hide it, like you can't really see it if it's hidden underneath the tree branch there. But again, we'll come back to this. And over here on the side, again, nothing really too special with this design of the rocks and everything that you hadn't seen before. All right, so when you walk on up the steps there, you can see this is like the main entrance. It's sort of modern looking with that double door there, and that leads on into the inside, which we'll come back to because I want to keep focusing here on the exterior. This section over here, you've got a sticker there that's repeated 4 times throughout the set with all of the different corner bits. And you can see we've got this new grate piece, which is really cool. It's inverted, so I have to pop it out this way, but I just want to show you this a little bit more up close. It attaches to the window screen pieces, but this is really, really cool. I love the way that looks. This new piece for a bunch of these city sets. This is cool. This is actually from Mario, and they've recolored it here in silver for barbed wire. And I think that's just such an effective piece there for all the different spikes. Depending on how you sort of attach it, you can have it, if you slide it down a little bit, you can make it sort of bendy instead of it being like straight and pulled like that. Coming around here to the side, you've got the other sticker piece there. And again, same sort of design that you just saw from the front. But I love this ledge because it lets you sort of pretend that like they're sort of looking and searching for the different escapees. So you could position them around here quite a lot because of that escape. I guess you could also pretend that they're sort of, hiding around the corner. They're avoiding the spotlights, just sort of shimmying their way across. Coming over here, you do have a little bit of a rail protecting you, I guess, from falling down onto the bottom level there. And that's with one of these bendy 2 pieces. That's with a staff piece there. And you can see you've got like this little, I guess, a light as well as a control panel there for you to actually open up the cells there. And you just slide them across there. I'm not sure what exactly is clipping and touching there, but anyways, that's how you open and close it there. I like that you've got like a little bit of vents and different things there, and we will see the cells in a bit. Just continuing over here to the side. Nothing special, no stickers or anything. I definitely think this could have used something. It just looks really empty. But let's continue with the exterior, walking up this. And here's the helipad platform up here. That's all that the steps lead you to. Again, you've got another little bendy rail. You can actually spin this around and turn it different ways. The way that the set actually tells you to do it is not straight on. They actually have you bend it a little bit like that. And of course, it can hold the helicopter that you saw before. But I just love the color scheme of that, the bright yellow. It is very much in line with the rest of the building as well as all of the vehicles that you get in the set. So the lookout tower exterior here, you could see, I forgot to mention there's a little bit of a light above the doorway. I like that. But yeah, you've got these stickers there that you saw before here and here. And I don't know why these panels are open. I guess it's just for playability, but also to pretend like, I guess they could step out each way, like onto the helicopter platform there. But up top, again, same sort of designs here that you saw before, the color schemes and different things here for this big lookout tower. So up here at the top, you've got a couple of different spotlights so that you could shine them on to the criminals as they're sort of escaping, as well as this little satellite dish can move up and down. You've also got 2 little antenna pieces there. All right, so the entranceway here, there's a couple of different things. It might be a bit tough to see, but let's start with this. This is actually a 2x3 tile. I'm going to detach it just to show you. It's this poster, and I love it. There's throughout all of the police sets, I believe, they all have this wanted poster. Now, this criminal is not inside this set, but I guess that makes sense, right? Because they have him posted and he's wanted. But over here, you've got 2 little handcuff spots there that attach there, and technically, so 4 handcuffs are included in the set that allows you to move all of the criminals all at once, which I really like. This does split in half, and I'll show you that in a bit. The connection point for this isn't very good. Like, it just, look at the gap there. Like, that's just a little frustrating how I think up at the top something needed to be done to connect it. Just, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, in behind there, it's pretty tough to see. It's sort of like a bulletin board with like a message from the police, a picture of, I assume, Lego City, and then some different donut orders, and I don't know, just a fun little bulletin board sticker. But the hole underneath leads us into this little room. And the idea is that this is like where the dog stays. So I guess what you do is you take the dog, a little doggo, and you just sort of slide them inside there. But they can also sit on this carpet and just sort of wait for prisoners to escape, or I guess for prisoners to arrive. You've got a little toy bone there for them too. But I want to come back here to the lobby. The lobby actually leads into the prison courtyard. So that gate does actually open up. You've got a couple of different fun things here for them to do. You've got a basketball net hoop there where you could take the basketball and just drop the ball on through, pretend that they're, you know, sort of throwing that around. And then over here in the corner, you've got this security camera that also just sort of can rotate and turn to monitor the different criminals while they're on their free time here. Now, I kind of wish there was a little bit more in this room. It feels very empty, like a weight spot there, maybe in the corner. I don't know. There's just, it's a lot of space for not much going on. But this does actually lead us here to the first escape tunnel. So when they lift up that hatch, it takes them into the sewers here. And you could just take one of the figures here, slide them on out. So just to show you here, just lifting it on up, and I can drop one of the figures through, and they slide on out those pipes. And that's, yeah, it's a fun little escape feature here, one of 2 options. So it's a bit tough to shine my light here in the basement. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that rock from the front that you might have seen before, trying to get some more light in there. It didn't really help. But this is the basement, and there's no real entrance to this, which I feel like that's one of the complaints that I have about this set, is that there isn't a way to get down here. Like, instead of including that rock from the front that you saw that I just attached, kind of wish maybe those are steps down to an entrance or something like that. So it's tough to show you this because I have to lift it, but I think this is meant to be a spray can here. You've got a couple of different crates, a frog, as well as over there, so more boxes. You've got like this pillar, I guess, holding up the whole thing. And then this is, you can see in the back, if I remove this washing machine, which is just a very simple build, you can see that it says no face. I don't know what that's a reference to, but also just like how to wash everything there. You've got a schedule, I guess. There's 4 signatures and 4 prisoners, so I think that's important to note. And then, yeah, almost like some more boxes and different things, but no real way to get down here besides releasing the, removing the whole rock. And you've also got some like little water droplets there from, I guess, the washing machine down in the basement here is leaking. But also you get a sense of like how those pipes work. Pretty sure these were introduced in like a water park for Friends. I could be wrong about that. All right, so here's the prison cell, and you can see if I open it just what that looks like there from this side. Over here, you've got this sticker inside of this wall piece, and I'm just going to remove the toilet just a little bit so you can sort of see the whole sticker. You've got something living in the walls as well as the poster. I have no clue what that is a reference to. The pink makes me think that it's a reference to the criminal with pink hair. She's some sort of hacker. I'm not too sure, but you have the toilet as well as a little toilet roll there, toilet paper roll. You've got a cup as well to sort of, you know, bang against the bars, which I think is a fun little inclusion. Over here on the other side, you've got a bunch of stickers and references here that I didn't see before. So you've got this sort of rock band. You've got some love letters that have been written, as well as, I'm going to lift this bed up just a little bit there so you could see. You've got a picture of that criminal from over here, back there. If it doesn't need to focus, you've seen it before, the wanted poster, as well as that little dog. That's really interesting. I wonder, this crook here, this is the crook that appeared in the Crook's Hideout set. That dog and criminal both appear in that. So I'm curious if like this guy's got, you know, like a vendetta against them, wants to get revenge against the 2 people that sort of maybe stopped him, you know, from robbing that place. I don't know. Maybe he's holding a grudge. Maybe that's his dog. Maybe that's his friend. Who knows? But then over here, you've got like some little chicken scratch marks there for how many days they've been inside the clink here. So the 2 prison beds, they've got a pillow there in the back, and so it could fit, I guess, 2 prisoners inside here. And what's interesting is when you lift them up, on the bottom one, you've got this map of the prison, which is so darn cool. I love how it's like hand-drawn. You've got arrows pointing to the 2 different escape routes there. You can come out the tunnel here to get to the boat, and then you can also go and I guess maybe it's a 2-part job where it's not necessarily 2 options. It's someone comes here to get the boat, and then they go around to the other side there, and you could see from the courtyard, they can escape out that way. But I guess the idea here, because of the spoon included, is that they've dug their way into here, the bottom part. Which, depending on how you've set things up down here in the basement, they could literally fall into the minecart. But I guess you probably have to have them sitting. But yeah, this little minecart, it just sort of slides on this track. It's not the smoothest, I would say. It definitely falls off the track a lot, but you could sort of slide it across there, and that leads you over here to this other escape that you would have seen me show you a little bit before. And so this cart can fall out there, out of this, and push the trees out of the way, and that will lead you over here to this boat. And then once you're in the boat, it can take you away. But let's come back here really quickly. I want to show you, this is sort of a mine shaft system, because obviously they didn't get the mine cart and they didn't get the rails. They didn't smuggle those in somehow. You've got this stick of TNT that can help you, I guess, blow up this part. It can help you blow up that wall that I mentioned before. You've got a spider on the spider web over there. You've got a little crystal in the back there that I guess they left behind from when this was a mining island. So here's the first level of the watchtower, which would have helped me earlier show you all this because I just remembered it is actually detachable. So it is sort of a modular in that sense. So yeah, this whole bit can be removed. I guess you could also rotate it different ways if you want to have the tower facing a different direction. Not quite sure why you would want to do that, but that is something you are able to do. You do have, I guess this is for the workers, or maybe it's where they eat. I mean, it's pretty fancy with a croissant. You've also got this little coffee maker there on the inside, which there's a little bit of a transparent brick. It's really dark in the corner, so you can't really see that there. But also you've got, I think that's meant to be like a potted plant there. That's just there on the desk. So up here at the very top of the security tower here, you've got this little spinning chair, which I'm glad like the bottom part is also red. I think that adds to it. But then you've got this computer panel there. That computer is recording and monitoring the courtyard. You could see them playing basketball there, sort of a stylized version of that. And also you get a keyboard, mouse, and a donut. So I do just have to mention this and show you the whole thing is actually able to detach. You might have seen as I sort of, move things around, they sort of wobbled a little bit and you could see the attachment. Now, I hope, like, best case scenario, we get some sort of expansion here that goes in the center. That would be insane. Like, expand out the island. I would love someone to do some sort of a mock like that. Like, there's so much more rooms that could have been in this that I just would love, like, call it the Prison Island expansion set or something like that. That would be so, so cool. I don't know, I guess it's important to show you it from this side too here and just to detach it. But you could see all the different connection points here and how everything lines up. All right, so let's start with the Coast Guard police officer included in the set. I don't think anything new here is included. I believe you've got a helmet there, and removing that face I don't think is new. You've also got a walkie-talkie and this life jacket, which removing that gives you a better look there at the bright yellow city torso there with the vest, the reflective stripe there on the back. Also included is the Han Solo hair in light yellow. So that's pretty cool that they included the hairpiece. And here is the police officer helicopter pilot. It's a pretty cool looking figure. I love the fact that they included this helmet. Like, they didn't need to, especially with that visor piece. It could have just been the same one that the other boat officer had. But included is this hairpiece, which I really love the fact that they did that with both the figures. Looks really great. And I love this outfit. Like, this vest that she's got on is really great. Removing the hair, you could see the back torso. No back head printing, but really fun figure. And here is the police officer that actually works, I guess, at the prison. I guess this could also be the warden, but you've got like that classic police officer hat there. You've got a flashlight as well as the torso. It's pretty detailed, really great. You've got this big mustache. You can see the symbol there printed onto the back there for the police officer. The last member of the police officers included is this little dog. It's It's pretty cute. Honestly, I thought that that was a vest that was included that you slip over the regular dog piece, but it's not. It's dual molded, and it's pretty cool. Like the fact that they included that. It's very detailed. You can see it attaches to 3 studs, and you got a stud on top there as well. Here's one of the criminals included, and I love this hairpiece. Getting it here in pink is really, really fun. You could see here that she's in handcuffs, and you could get a sense of the torso when we look at the other figures there. But anyways, you've got like the striped little prisoner outfits there underneath and some back torso printing. She's pretty neat. She's got some glasses there and this smirk, and spinning it around here, she's got this upset expression on the other side. Here's one of the other prisoners included. You get a better look at the torso there, and she's also got this spoon that they're digging out, I guess, out of the prison. You can see the back torso there, and she's got this hairpiece that is actually covering up her other expressions. So she's got this smirk, and on the other side, this confused or, I guess, upset expression that she's been caught. So here is one of the other criminals included here, this crook. You can see he's got this beanie on, and removing that, there's no second head print or anything there for him. And here is the oldest criminal included here in this set. I like to think that he's just been on the island for a while. I love the beard printing there, and you can see on the back head, nothing going on. And because we are a superheroes channel, I do want to talk about this. Because the jumpsuits don't show any of the yellow skin on the neck, on the collar, or different things like that, you could easily swap them out and have anyone wearing them. You want to have it be the Raph from Spider-Man, you could do that. You want to have it be for the Gotham inmates here. Look at this. And here is the shark included as well, which I just think is a lot of fun that they did actually include a shark. They didn't have to. They easily could have just been like, hey, warning sharks. But no, the fact that there is a shark here is a lot of fun. And you could even open up the jaw there. And yeah, just getting this light gray classic shark here in the set. It's so fun. Anyways, everyone, that is my review of the Police Prison Island set. Again, a large part of the reason why I love this is, like I just talked about, is because of superheroes. And I look at this and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's been such a long time since we've gotten, an Arkham Asylum, and we've never really gotten a prison for Marvel, so this is just perfect. And I really love this. It's great with just all the jumpsuits, the different ways to escape and everything. It's just a lot of fun. It's a great little city set to have a prison to put all your crooks in. Really fun, the boats and everything, all the different vehicles included as well. I really look at this and I'm like, if this was a licensed set, oh my gosh, it'd be insanely priced. And I think that this is actually pretty fair for City for what you're paying. It's a really fun, substantial build. But what do you think of this? Be sure to subscribe, turn on the bell notifications so that you don't miss out on future LEGO City set news and reviews. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you all have a great day. We'll see you all in the next one.